A girl approaches a rickshaw puller and says, "Hiya, will you go to Indirapuram?" The rickshaw puller replies, "Yes, madam, please hop in." The girl notices something and asks, "Just a minute, what's this book about?" The rickshaw puller answers, "It's for preparing for the SSC exam, madam." The girl says, "Oh, wow, that's great. You're preparing for a government exam? No worries, you carry on with your studies. I'll find another rickshaw." The rickshaw puller quickly responds, "Oh no, madam, I drive the rickshaw so I can continue my education. I ran away from my village to study, but after coming here, I realized education isn't free. I rent this rickshaw for 300 rupees a day, and whatever I earn beyond that is mine. That's how I manage my living." The girl says, "That's really admirable. Managing your household expenses and studying at this age, it takes real courage. Since you're studying, go ahead. I'll find another rickshaw." The rickshaw puller replies, "Madam, I have the whole day for studying. This time is meant for driving the rickshaw. Please get in, I'll drop you." The girl says, "All right then," and sits in the rickshaw. The rickshaw puller carefully places his book in the basket and starts pedaling. After a while, he drops the girl at her destination and says, "Here you are, madam." The girl responds, "Okay," and takes out a wad of cash from her purse, placing it on the rickshaw seat. She then asks, "How much do I owe you, bhaiya?" The rickshaw puller replies, "Madam, it's 40 rupees." The girl says, "1 minute," and takes out money to hand it to him. Then she adds, "Bhaiya, can I say something? I've never seen someone as hardworking as you. You're studying and managing your household expenses too. I can see the passion and determination in you to become something, to achieve something in life. These days, people waste money on useless things, but you are different. I genuinely hope you get everything you aim for in life." The rickshaw puller responds, "Madam, my only wish is to lift my parents out of poverty. That's why I left everything behind and came here to work hard. Let's see what God has written in my fate. I'm working hard. If success is written, I'll get it. Otherwise, I'll return to my village after 2-3 years of effort." The girl says, "It will happen, definitely. Just keep working like this." The rickshaw puller folds his hands and says, "Thank you so much, madam." The girl says, "Okay, I'll leave now," and walks away. The rickshaw puller then gets down and looks at the back seat, where he sees the wad of cash lying. He picks it up and says, "This must belong to madam. She's nowhere to be seen now. I must find her quickly and return this, or she'll be worried sick about losing 50,000 rupees. I can study later. First, I'll return her money." He then gets on the rickshaw and rides off to find the girl. Seeing her, he calls out, "Madam, please wait." The girl turns and says, "Oh, bhaiya, how come you're here?" The rickshaw puller says, "Madam, you left this 50,000 rupees in the rickshaw. Please take it." The girl replies, "Oh, no, brother, this isn't my money. I have my money with me. You must be mistaken. Maybe it belongs to someone else." The rickshaw puller pleads, "Madam, I'm folding my hands and requesting you, please tell the truth. If you don't, I won't be able to sleep. I'll ask around tomorrow if this money belongs to someone. 50,000 rupees is a big amount for me. Whoever it belongs to must be very worried." The girl finally says, "Bhaiya, it's mine. I left it there on purpose, for your studies. Please keep it and focus on your education." The rickshaw puller says, "Thank you so much, madam." The girl replies, "No problem. I just want you to focus on your studies. Now take your rickshaw and go." The rickshaw puller becomes very emotional and folds his hands in prayer to the Almighty.